this, but I figured I could just record it and get the same result. So this is Day of Reckoning 2. These are my created characters as of right now, and their movesets. So right now, this is CJ. His moves. We have the Tiger Suplex, the Iron Man Bear Hug. Those are his front and back grapple moves. So those are your main power moves, like your power bombs, your pedigrees, your tombstones, choke slams, that kind of stuff. The running big boot as the running move, the vertebreaker as off the rope, like an Irish whip comeback. The super twisting arm breaker, basically your top rope move while they're standing vertically. Your front grapple on the turnbuckle. You have the spider German suplex, which I can change that because you can actually learn that as a main move. But if you have a finisher, you can use it as well. You're gonna throw them backwards from over your head backwards. Their face is away from your face and just kind of backwards, and then you're going to land, and then you're going to still be on the turnbuckle ready for your top rope move, which I guess Dragon Rana is his move, just more of a stand-up move, but I assume it would still work. It would just do more of like a splash type move with the legs. I don't remember if that is the pin or that's just like a senton. I want to say it's a pin. You have the Walls of Jericho as your lower grapple move, and then your Hulk Up combination, which is his punch, comeback, big boot, and then you set up for the leg drop and whatnot. That they actually made that into a move, so I thought that was pretty cool. So that's CJ's move sets right now. Might as well just keep going. Okay. Gotta go and pick the other person. See if it actually shows CJ without going and clicking on him. I'm working on a game here and so forth as well. I'm kind of taking a look at all this. I just went in a big circle. So there's CJ. He's like the blonde guy with the suit on. Okay. We got Ray. These aren't well-made characters yet. They're just kind of default characters to show some of their moves. If you're not familiar with their moves, maybe you'll see the moves at some point. But I was just going to take a picture of it. Sternness Dust, that is actually a lifting move, which I did some of these kind of backwards. I kind of made their finishers almost like their superpowers, like they can't do a lot of these moves until they get finishers. So Sternness Dust, I thought was a good one. Tiger Driver, which is like a power bomb where they land on their head. Like it's very violent looking, very dangerous. Like it's a banned move. It should be banned. Spear, running, spear, knockout, football tackle type. Mandible claw, that's where they stick their hand in their mouth and they pretty much pass out or they tap. The super twisting arm breaker, same as before. Spider German. As CJ's 450 splash, I made that as a joke for like anyone who's ever smoked the weed. 420 splash. Sharpshooter, basically, it's a submission move where you've got their legs bent and you're standing on you've got their legs under your arm or armpit, and you're pulling on their legs, which hurts the spine and legs and whatnot. So you're in complete control there. And then the Shining Wizard 2 is a kick, and then you run as they're down, and you basically knee them in the face or side of the head. Knockout. Yeah, it's pretty dangerous move. You definitely can get some serious wins there. We got Paul. He's actually the same as CJ. I need to switch that up. Must have just been a mistake on my end. Oh no, I made a mistake. I didn't expect it ever to happen. Oh, it's just his picture. So let me go ahead and take a picture here to verify that. So his moveset is, for the special moves, Burning Hammer. So you're dropping them right on their head. Like you're lifting them above your head, and then you just drop them. So it's a very dangerous move. We got the Choke Slam from Hell, just a regular cane choke slam. where it shows a little bit of taunting and stuff, where you actually have him by the throat and you walk him around the ring and then you slam him. Choke clothesline from hell, I believe that is his running move. You're going to run and you're just going to hit him with the strongest clothesline you can think of. Basically, sharpshooter, same as CJ. Super twisting, spider German, same as before. Shooting star, you're going to the top rope and you're doing a backflip forward and landing on him, more or less. Running leg drop like Hulk Hogan, and power of the punch is basically a knockout punch. It basically has to do with having like brass knuckles and stuff too, but yeah. So there's Paul. You got Lou, Austin, etc. They're going to be doing probably some decent power moves, or I might have made him backwards and made him not do power moves because I thought that was, I didn't want it to be 100% predictable. Like, oh, why is this guy who's like really big and strong? Why would he do like, top rope moves and stuff like that? So you got the perfect pedigree. You got the showstop, which is the choke slam, a running big boot, F5, super twisting arm breaker, spider German, swanton bomb, crippler crossface, tombstone pile driver. I'm just going to run through them. I think if you made it this far, you know what some of these moves are. Swanton, you're basically flipping on them and you're landing your back onto their front. It's going to knock them out. We got greedy. Working on this game here. I'm trying to figure out what the trick is to this. Okay, we've got Grady's moves. I didn't make him like awful, just as a joke. We have the Shining Wizard 2, which Ray had as well. Sako Tashi is a submission grapple type move where you're going to be... Oh, I think I figured it out. You're going to be grabbing them by the neck from behind, and then you flip them over, and then you hold the choke while they're laying down. Walls of Jericho, mandible claw, super twisting, spider German, 450, running leg. Those are all moves that have been done before, so I probably will be switching those up from someone. SSD, that is a lifting slam. I do know that. Like a brain buster almost. Yeah, a big brain buster type move. Be right back here to explain these. This game here, I was kind of struggling, and now I think I figured out what I'm doing. Okay, we have Dalton is going to be doing some, I would think he's going to do, generally I do a power move, a running move, a high-flying move, and a submission. I try to do a laying down move as well. It's not 100% needed, but I try. So we got the F5, the RKO, spear, mandible claw, super twisting arm breaker, spider German, like I said, will probably change. 5-star frog splash, nature boy figure 4, and stone cold stunner as momentum shift. So I like to have a momentum shift as something very quick. I don't want a move that, say I'm in a triple threat or a fatal 4-way or a tag team or something, and I lose because I'm doing a move that's way too fast or way too slow. We've got Tyler Boy. He's going to probably be doing some forearm moves. We always had jokes about the big forearms and all that, so I don't think we had like a flying forearm or anything, but he probably will be doing like the European uppercut and like all these funny moves. This was the character I actually beat the game with, so I had him as a Stone Cold Stunner for front and back because those were quick. Running big boot came up, ankle locked. Yeah, it came up later on. Super choke slam did it a few times. Spider German, diving headbutt did it several times. Sharpshooter did it several times, and clothesline from hell. I assume that I went into momentum shift a few times, but generally I'm winning a lot. Winning easily. I don't know the exact word I'm looking for here. And then for the males, the last one is going to be Morton. And I could see him doing like some Undertaker moves, something like that, like a tombstone or something like that. I could definitely see that happening. Double brain buster. You're going to pick them up, drop them on their head twice. Demon neck crank. Gore, Running Spear, F5, Super Twisting Armbreaker, Spider German, Shooting Star, Crippler Crossface, and Perfect Pedigree. So, pretty cool. Next, we're going to have the females, and hopefully it'll show them as well. I don't know. My little game stand is right over there, so it's right in the way. That's usually what my camera is being held on the whole time. So there's there's 3 or 4 really perverse type, funny moves that sometimes I like to use on with the females, but not always. So I try to make these a little bit more serious. This one I wouldn't think necessarily is a ton of lifting, but like I said, they're kind of like superpowers where you can do them only when you have a finisher. Is like you're losing a match or whatever. So you have the Brainbuster Falcon Arrow, that's a lifting. Iron Claw Slam. Supposedly that's a submission. I don't really understand how it's a submission. Basically, you just grab them by the head, lift them, and I don't really understand how. I guess you hold them and then you drop them. It's just how it looks isn't necessarily how it is. Crippler Crossface, Super Twisting, Spider German, Rolling Hip Press is like a Hurricanrana type where you land on them. Texas Cloverleaf, Lasso from El Paso, and Fork Strike as momentum shift. I thought those were pretty decent. One of the main things I tried doing was not make a lot of these people have the same moves. So that was one of my main things I did. I didn't spend a ton of time on these, but this is what I came up with a while back. So I don't necessarily remember all of the moves that they had. I need to end up taking pictures of these anyways because it's going to be easier than looking through a 20-minute video. Shining Wizard 2, Demon Neck Crank, Vertebreaker, Super Twisting, Spider German, 450, Ankle Lock, Sharpshooter, Perfect Pedigree. Pretty simple. Not a whole lot of confusing situations there. Okay, we've got Brunette, the Green Brunette here. Let's see, she's probably going to have... I think I gave her a power move. She's got the Jackhammer, the Iron Man Bear Hug, F5, Super Twisting Armbreaker, Spider German, 450 Splash, Clothesline from Hell, Pretzel Swing, Last Ride as momentum shift. Since apparently I don't want to formulate words at the moment properly. Alrighty. Come on. Let me attack you, scrubs. Playing my Pokemon Ruby here. I'm at the Victory Road. So hopefully at the Elite Four, maybe I'll get some videos up of just battling. I've basically solo ran the game with Blaziken, so it's been a bit of a struggle, honestly. I mean, it's a lot harder than just having a whole team because you have to spend so much time really leveling up your one guy and bad matchups, etc. Excuse me. And you have to just keep potioning and switching out and all that. So you got the Double Brainbuster and Shining Wizard. Those were already used. Yakuza Kixanu, Super Twisting, Spider German, Hurricanrana from the top. That is jumping off the rope. And you catch them, Hurricanrana. Walls of Jericho, Modified Figure 4, and Buzzsaw Kick. Pretty simple. I thought some moves made a lot more sense for females than males, and males for females. I didn't want, like, every female to be doing, like, Batista bombs and choke slams and tombstones and all this stuff. When I wanted them to do more, like, finesse type moves, like Shining Wizards and Buzzsaw Kicks and, more on their high flying and submission moves, I thought was the way to go. We got Tombstone, Sako Otashi, Clothesline from Hell, F5, Whisper in the Wind, Super Twisting, Spider German, Sharpshooter, Burning Hammer. I'm pretty sure like every one of those moves were used before, so that's kind of hilarious. There's a little area here that I'm seeing that I might be able to access that I couldn't before. So I've got 3 more characters left to show off kind of what they do. If you guys have any recommendations, excuse me, please let me know. But realize this game is from 2005, so there's a lot of moves that aren't on here, or they're called something different. I haven't figured them out. Buzzsaw kick, Saka Otashi, Yakuza kick, F5, shooting star press. Wow, they blocked it off, you scrubs. Super twisting arm breaker, Spider German, STF, and Shining Wizard. Simple enough. Promise I'll get this done in like less than 4.5 minutes or so. We'll get this under 20. Sooner it's done, the less time it takes to upload too. So I'm cool with that. And I would like it uploaded so I can record talking in the car. Okay, we've got pink shirt. Tiger Driver, Iron Man Bear Hug, Yakuza Kick, Crippler, Crossface, 5-star Frog Splash, Super Twisting, Spider German, Ankle Lock, Tombstone. Literally, between the males and the females, they have all been used. Waiting to find a random shiny. I mean, I find them all the time compared to some people, so it's like I don't expect it, but it's like, oh, that'd be nice. I got a couple Patrats, I got Articuno, different things, so you never know what you're gonna find. This is gonna be kind of like the one who beats a lot of people, so I gave her the Choke Slam from Hell because it's gonna be like, it shows a lot of power. Walls of Jericho for the submission, Yakuza Kick, Mandible Claw because nasty, hand down the mouth. Swanton Bomb, Super Twisting, Spider German, Mexican Surfboard Stretch, and Rock Bottom. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. Have a good rest of the weekend. Bye then.